What's up, ladies and gents? It's time for TFC on Friday night. I'm Deeg. I'm here with NeonLight and Craig. Say hello, guys.
What's going on?
Yeah, so Matt called it in tonight. He's not feeling great. Neon agreed to step up. Craig is going to jump in as well. We're going to do something fresh and new today, or so we hope. We have a great matchup coming up. 2K1 versus LMT on Roasted. A very well done map. So what do you guys think of Roasted?
Can we hold off on that? Personally, I really like Roasted. It's definitely one of my favorite deathmatch heavy maps, especially in the past few years. It plays a little bit differently in a 6v6 setting compared to, say, 4v4. So we might actually see some different strategies per teams throughout this weekend.
I love that when maps give good different D-strats that actually work and are viable. I happen to be, 2K1's scrim partner, so I know that they are trying a few different things out. I'll be very interested to see what it is they actually settle on. LMT, I don't know so much. But what are your predictions for today, guys?
It's kind of hard to tell between these two teams. I've looked through their roster. It looks fairly even on both sides.
Anyone in particular you're watching out for?
It's not really the players. I think would be the breaking point here. I think it's the map. I personally haven't seen this map in competitive play in at least 2 years now, so I don't know who's going to adapt to the map even faster than the other one. So I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I think the Roasted had a small tour in the North American scene back in the day. When I say that, I mean early 2000s. But I think it was mainly considered a European League map. Am I right in remembering that?
Yeah.
Most heavy deathmatch maps were definitely favored in European leagues most of the time. Obviously, there's some overlap, especially for 5v5 leagues in the Americas, but yeah.
Is that mainly because they played 8v8 versus 9v9? Do you think?
Yes.
Interesting. Okay. Well, do you guys want to...
I have 2 notes here.
Yeah.
So, oh man, all right, I have one at least. 2K1 had a narrow win in overtime in first week against the Broadcast Boys.
Right.
Just narrowly in overtime. And LMT faced Broadcast Boys in week 4 on Ceasefire, and they won by over 8 captures. It's probably one of their stronger maps, especially with Fane Raven. In the next week for Haste as well, they're a very offense-heavy team. So any map that's very open, they're going to be extremely well versed on. But as we were just talking about, the map this week, Roasted, is not very offense favored. So I want to say LMT will win this, especially with one of their newer pickups, Blue Phoenix.
Blue's fast boy.
I do think NWO might have a slight edge just from their defensive position.
NWO?
Yes. Or LMT, I'm sorry.
I also, one more note
2K1.
I happen to know that Fane Raven no longer plays for LMT.
That is...
Because I poached him.
Okay.
Yes, he now plays for NH.
After last match, yeah.
Yeah, that's some new stuff.
Another note, then NWO beat both teams by 1 capture previously, but LMT had quite a different lineup back in week 1 compared to today. So
yes, I think the Big Ed's really been making a lot of moves.
Yes.
It's also very hard to do an assessment because you look through their rosters and they've got fairly even numbers in terms of size, sort of. But you never know who they're gonna actually bring out for offense and for defense, or both of those have. So it's you're not really sure what you're gonna run into either.
Yeah, right. Because teams are both trying to put a good roster together, but they're weighing that against the fact that people want to play, and these teams have more than 6 people on them.
Right.
Yeah, very interesting. Okay, I I think we need to do some interviews. What do you guys think?
I think we do as well.
Let's see if we can get some folks in here. We're paging 2K1 and LMT. Okay. Yep. Big Ed's going to be coming in. Just paving the way for him. There's Bat. Hey, Bat. Welcome to the
What's
cast, man.
happening? It's great to be here.
And we're excited to have you.
Damn straight. I'm a legend.
How?
All right, man, relax. Relax.
All right. All right.
Carry on.
We gave the man a megaphone, and now he's becoming a tyrant.
Obviously.
So, Bat, how you feeling about Roasted this week?
I feel like it's a pretty easy win in the making.
Why so optimistic?
Well, it's a defensive-oriented map, so we're trying to think what's the best way we could get under LMTC. Me personally, I wanted to do it, but you guys kind of helped us out a bit with NH. And we know Faint Raven in TFC back in the day was kind of a clan whore. So we wanted to take like one of their best players, but you guys beat us to the punch, so thanks for that.
Happy to
Plus,
oblige,
he's
I guess.
You know, he's a legend, so that's a
Shots
plus 10
fired.
points. So.
Yeah, I gotta keep that in the calculus. So, is there anything you are watching out for from this LMT team?
I hear this Bestia guy is a beast at heavy weapons, so it should be interesting. I'm looking forward to passing. Wow, I can't even talk. Conking past him and capping play.
Well, we'll see what happens. Neon, Craig, any questions for Bat?
I'm surprised he's not wearing his zero tolerance tag.
Do you want me to? I could. Just for you, Craig.
I don't mind. Those are good memories for me.
I mean, I really want to wear I have worse than bad luck, but they're complaining that it's going to make it confusing for the team.
Oh yeah, that's another point I wanted to bring up. Everybody always confuses you for bad luck, and then everybody confuses bad luck for bad. Pretty much like every single time you guys do that.
I'm not sure who suffers worse for that comparison. What do y'all think?
I mean, I try to make them look better, so I'm doing the best that I can.
Okay, relax.
Okay, that's enough from Bat. Big Ed, what's up, man? Welcome back.
Hey guys, how you doing? It's been about a month, man. We glad to be back on the primetime cast. You know, this feels like NFL broadcast or something, man. It's the big time.
I don't know about that, but we're happy to have you, dude. How do you feel about Roasted?
Oh, the honest truth is I dislike the map, but that's because I like to kind of fly around maps as scout, you know, to the ability that I can. And man, I just get wrecked on this map. I actually joined the 2K1 public server earlier in the week, and who was it? It was Dose Pack or something. Man, I probably had 40 or 50 runs. I don't even think I touched the flag. So yeah, the team banned me from offense this week, so I will be making an appearance on defense. Yeah, hey, the deal. Look, we were in practice earlier this week, and I kept throwing the flag in the water pit. And Mad's like, "Man, why are you doing that? You know, like you're trying to make this hard on purpose." I was like, "Man, I thought that was the plan. You know, throw it in there and try to conk it out." So yeah, they kicked me off the offense.
I think you need to take control. I think you need to take control of your own team, Ed.
Yeah, they said get out of here, man. You messing the rhythm up. So defense it is. Honestly, we're expecting some offensive soldier. Bat, I've kind of like scoped you out from a distance, man. I see that you like to, you know, switch it up sometimes. So no telling what we'll see. You know, I mean, it's roasted, it's defensive. So people gonna be trying to plow through and get to the flag room. You know, I'm excited.
Yeah, I can't wait to plow you, dude.
Ooh.
Okay.
And on that note, on that note,
Stream's over. Thanks a lot.
We'll see you, gents, in game.
Stream's
Good
over.
luck to both teams.
All right, thank you, guys.
Good luck tonight.
Good luck, man.
Well, that was entertaining. All right, now let's figure out where we're actually playing games. I think we're in 2K1 to start.
2K1.
Yeah,
yes.
that looks right. That's right.
And all three of us are in.
Let's join up and get it on.
I can already tell both teams are sizing them up here as Bisty is doing the Michael Jackson in the yard in front of a medic, so.
I was just dancing and spawn.
Okay.
Yeah, they're definitely sizing themselves up. A Dead by Dawn tag already coming up from Battle.
That's how he got into DD.
Exactly.
All right, so while these teams are getting set up, looks like both teams are ready, maybe waiting for us. Let's do a quick cruise through the map. Coming in through the blue front door, you can see there's a battlements here. It's a crappy little battlement. It's a pain in the ass to conk up into. Here it bifurcates, front door to the ramp room or top entrance to the ramp room. Ramp room with many doors. This room is in many ways characterized by the respawn, which is right here. And yeah, you see it. A very easy resupply for anyone playing at this ramp room position. You can either go top or bottom here. Bottom has a water entrance over there on the side. Bottom goes into a T. And here's a lovely flag room with the water that Big Ed so unceremoniously plunged into. If you were to go upper entrance, you get to fight usually a soldier coming on down who is hugging this upper resupply that has a lovely grenade bag. Anything else about the map you guys want to point out?
It kind of reminds me of Stowaway, but that's probably just me. Maybe because of how it's like, oh, it's mostly soldier oriented, but I could be wrong.
I can't remember what Stowaway looks like.
It's like reverse 2 Fort in a way.
Sounds lovely.
Instead of going down into the base, you go up. It's something.
Yeah, you go into the soldier, then you get free air shotted. You end up in one of Lat's AVIs.
Okay. All right, gents. Should we split the sides?
Sure thing.
I'm currently entering the red base, so that's going to be for 2K1.
I'm already in blue base, so.
Awesome.
So I'm scouting at defense. They are opting to run HW. They're putting the sprays on the floor, kind of like signifying where they're going to be playing for tonight. They're running a soldier and an NG from what it looks like, but I'm not entirely sure. Anything can change. It's still pre-game. They still have like 57 seconds left to decide what's going on. They will have Bestia on HW. They'll have Huge Spider, Big Spider, and Soldier, and Big Ed will be handling engineer duties for the night.
Looks like seeing a similar setup here on the 2K1 side. League, aka Spindle, playing Soldier, DOS Pack on Engineer, as foretold by Big Ed, and Bad Luck playing Heavy.
So, just like pointed out from earlier, fairly even defense for both teams. So, it's either the map that breaks a score here. The only person I'm not too familiar with is Repairman. Otherwise, these teams should have a fairly even match.
And
Yeah,
we're
Deeg,
live.
my screen's lagging at the bottom.
All right, here we go. Bear with the technical difficulties, ladies and gents, as these teams form up. 2K1 ramp room not having any action going on yet. Okay, here comes the scout rush. Light is pushing in from the top. Bad Luck is playing heavy at the top entrance, pushing back the scout. The medic falling back to the ramp room. DOS Pack has got his engineer set up, the gun right on the flag. And pretty quiet in this 2K1 flag room.
Meanwhile, blue flag room, there's a gun down. Flag is completely open. He will be taking it to the soldier side. Kind of juking him a little bit, because he knows where the spam is going to be coming from. Bad Luck. It's on the bottom ramp now. Heavy does take the place of the soldier, because the soldier is dead. He'll have to hold alone for the next 5 minutes here.
Bad Luck playing back at this upper position. In practices, I saw him playing a little further forward. Maybe that's a lesson learned, hugging that bag just a little bit more.
This seems to be fairly stagnant for blue defense right now. Haven't seen much action from water side. Nobody has gone ramp either, and there's still a gun watching the flag. So it does spot somebody coming in from water. It's going to be bad. It ends up on the ladder, I think. They can probably grab that if it just dropped down from water side. There's 2 medics on the heavy. They do take that DNG. Last defenders should be weak. Should be somebody conking in by now. They lost their heavy. The soldier's alone on flag, but the gun is going up on the top of the ramp, I think. Yep, in the respawn.
LMT offense getting that gun down in the flag room, but DOSPAC getting it back up with plenty of time to spare, so it seems.
Soldier's spotting water. He hears somebody prime. He's going to be taking on the 1v1, but he's fairly weak, so he should lose. Repairman coming in from back way. Gets the flag out, takes it top ramp. He might be gone with this. Nope, he didn't have enough health. It ends up in lobby. NG will have to set up near the flag.
We are aware of the lag issues coming in the blue flag room. I'm going to give equal love. I'm going to come over to blue myself. Keep calling it, Craig.
Flag should be gone. I stopped with a heavy, but it's not going to matter because it's already way too deep into the yard. Should be a free flag here for 2K1.
Repairman conking up for the cap.
Yeah, now scores are in the favor of 2K1. LMT still has to catch up here. They don't have a gun set up in the flag room. Oh, yes they do. It's a level 1, but it should be easy to take down. Yep, it's down. Medic does grab the flag. Ends up in water. That could be an accidental blunder. And the flag does drop in the water.
Bit of a ballsy move trying to conk up out of the water.
Yeah, and the heavy can just easily drop down, but the heavy couldn't kill him fast enough, so it does go out towards the right side of T, left as they go in. Blue has to back up on flag because of where it is. NG gets a nice kill. 2 offense are going to come up soon.
Keep the NG on his toes. Can't get that gun up.
I'm not too sure about how I feel about this this gun spot, but I guess it should work for now. They accidentally put it back into the water. That's a little unexpected. You'd think they wouldn't do that after doing it the first
Not
time.
a smart move from the 2K1 offense.
Not too great there. But they do take down the heavy, and there's nobody in the flag room. There should be a free flag. Oh, he gets hit by a nade. He is able to walk out through T. Flag gets up on top ramp. 2 offense should be coming in from bats this time. Good stop by Bestia.
It's actually interesting to see. Both teams are running the same exact strat. Every person in the same spot with the heavy up top, soldier T, and engineer building around the flag room. I honestly wasn't expecting this setup from either team.
Bad luck, or sorry, Bat. Names confuses me sometimes, I apologize. Tries to go for the flag from back way. Gets stopped by a full health soldier who just was a recent spawner. They do have a level 2 gun in front of the respawn now. Should be a lot harder to come in from bats and also main. But that exposes back way entirely.
Right.
The soldier is still standing on the flag. Soldier just does move up back way, but he wasn't strong enough to like, fight back against the medic. So Heavy now has to back up onto the flag. And he does die. There is no more gun. Heavy does die as well. Should be a free flag. And he goes out through water. This is probably the smartest move.
Repairman. The smart pick.
Big Repairman.
Nice.
85-51. He should be free with this. No, there's no way anyone can contest against that flag. It should be gone now. There is a 1v1 in the flag room. Soldier and Medic. Medic does win. He's going to take the flag out. T. He doesn't have enough health to push out though, so flag stays exactly where it should be. Out, but not really in front of the T. Heavy doesn't need to move back into the flag room. But that leaves Bats exposed completely. But the Sea stops all of them.
Suffering no rivals, best. Bestia is.
Oh, Bats looks to be
Fish coming in from up top.
3 now. He should be weak. He should be killable in 2 shotguns though. Oh, and he is. He does go down. Heavy does spawn now, but I think he didn't see the medic behind him. Should be in the clear though. Oh, but there's a medic in T as well. There should be another flag going up through T. Soldier does spawn in time. Other medic should follow up from that. Like there's a nice toss. There's another flag mover over here. Fish moves it another inch, and it gets touched again. A lot of back and forth action on
Big
on
Ed
blue
just
flag
can't
here.
breathe with that sentry gun.
I don't know. Where do you think you should be building when it's transitioning like this? Do you think you should be like building it on the top ramp, or you should be like put it in front of the respawn so they have
I feel like
something
if you
to
can't
look at?
keep the flag in the flag room, you have to play soldier instead of NG. What do you think, Neon?
So there's two different places you can build as engineer. You can build right at the respawn, just like it's built there already, or you can build it behind the flag, kind of in that little nook right in front of the T. But I do want to say I do agree with the soldier change.
2K1 really putting the pressure on that water entrance with the gun in the ramp room. Very smart.
Oh, brothers moved the flag, but it was only a touch. They didn't get much of a toss. Another person comes in for the flag. He's moving back at the flag room. Doubles them back, ends up back on the ramp.
That was a beautiful little piece of ballet there.
Gun does go down for blue side, but at what cost? Because now medic is completely exposed to the heavy shooting at him from the far front. And they haven't lost any players, so I'm not exactly sure if getting the gun over there was worth it. Water is slightly exposed. Bug gets only moved by a couple of centimeters. They do have a medic that they have to deal with at bats. He's trying to get the gun. He does, but he has to deal with a full health NG, and while nobody is looking, bats out with the flag. It should be a free flag here. That was really, really sick.
About to be 3-0 in 2K1's favor. I got to see what this 2K1 defense is doing so well.
They're just holding it down everywhere. Barely anything's getting through, and if they do get through, they're extremely weak, and nothing's really happening.
Yeah. So we're seeing, it looks like there's no gun set up in the flag room for 2K1 currently. DOSPAC guns down the medic, but the flag is tossed into the water. Unfortunate water placement here in that flag room. It seems like it's just there to screw with the offense. Gun going up on the pedestal in the flag room while League holds it down at the T.
Actually, we got another bad toss from 2K1 on offense in the same exact spot, basically, in the water.
Bad
So
Luck is
maybe
playing
LMT
forward. Pretty forward here in the ramp
advantage.
room. Really harassing this incoming
while all
LMT
that is
offense.
happening, blue flag does once again drop in the water towards the wall this time, and they still have a gun to deal with in the flag room, but it's not looking at the medic like shooting at it. 2 nades on it, gun should die, but Ed's come prepared. If he's able to get another bag, he should be able to get the gun up again.
LMT finally gets the movement on the flag. They've got it up to the mid-ramps area beneath the ramp room. This 2K1 defense starting to get a little nervous. Spinel taking on the blue medic, who is a name I can't read. Upuwu. Blue gets the touch, brings up a little bit further. Soldier goes down. Engineer is putting up the gun right in front of the respawn. We'll see if they can hold this a little bit.
Oh, I think Red is making progress, but the flag does return. It's in a better spot than it was before, but you would rather move it out of that spot than have it return all the way back. Because now they have to deal with the full health heavy still watching bats, and then a soldier who could have just resupped at any given time.
DOSPAC deliberately keeping this gun at level 2, I think. Does the gun track faster at level 2?
There's no delay because of the rocket pods on the sentry, which was the biggest advantage.
Interesting. LMT taking down their first cap. I cursed them. Since I came into the flag room, they let one go.
2 weak medics are now busting in through T. One of them goes down. I haven't seen where the other one went. He's fighting a soldier right now. He shouldn't have enough health to be able to bust through. He does die. The soldier resets. A heavy is fine holding a bat. There's a gun somewhere in the flag room. I'm not sure exactly where Ed went. He accidentally runs into a Murph. Flag does get tossed out. I think it's because the soldier was dead.
Upuwu not wanting to fuck with Bad Luck at the upper in this 2K1D.
Oh! What a scoop up by... I can't see whose name that is, but that flag should be gone, or at least ends up towards bats, towards the blue cap. There's another medic that they haven't kept track of going front door. That was a really sick move. flag should be gone. Nope, it's at front door. Bestia to stop him with a Merv. Blue flag ends up in yard. Just a heavy alone on it. I think the rest of his team has decided to reset because it's not worth the hold, and that should be the 4th flag for 2K1.
$2K1 starting to run away with this game. On a defensive map like this, a 3-cap lead must feel pretty good. I'm hearing the blue base for you there, Craig.
I feel like... Oh, nice, nice touch there. Doesn't really go anywhere. I feel like Red's blunders primarily come from the fact that they just keep trying to conk from water from the flag room and like trying to, I guess, aim for bats. They shouldn't go for any risky plays like that, especially when the heavy's alive, because he could easily just get mowed down, like, and then have the flag sent straight into water.
Is it even effective to move the flag out of upper? It seems like a big risk with the respawn right up there.
Yeah, that's also the other risk, because what if the heavy spawns up there and he tosses a Merv the second he spawns? You're just dead. What are you gonna do about that?
Now, LMT is actually moving this flag out towards front door. They'll get this first capture, but there is only 240 left.
Two medics shooting a helpless gun, not shooting at anybody. There's 3 offense in the flag room. Soldier cleans up 1, Bestia cleans up the 2nd, and that's the 3rd. Flag room is completely open again.
That was the 2nd capture, my bad.
Yeah, 4-2. Dustpack resetting. Bad Luck's falling back up top, but taking a more conservative position. He's got 2 medics coming at him. Light and Blue Phoenix goes down. Dustpack coming to fill in the gap, and ooh, malfunctioning Kong.
Okay, man, relax. It's nice that Red offense all spawns together when they die like this, but at the same time, the T soldier for Blue is like resetting at the proper times where he should be. So by the time they all get into the front door, you can just stuff them out with like maybe 2 rockets and a couple of extra pounds of spam, and Bessia will just clean them up, or the gun will just eat them alive.
LMT really trying to push this T entrance into the flag room. Not having much luck, though. Bad Luck's falling back. He's standing on the flag, covering for Dospak, the engineer. LMT taking advantage of it and conking in from the top. They get the flag tossed onto the bridge. The flag is not getting wet today.
Still not enough action in Blue Team's flag room. LMT holding down defense. They do have a dispenser on flag. That's how we know you gave Ed a bit too much time to set up. But gun does go down. Heavy's fairly weak. They do send in a spy because whatever they were trying through T wasn't working before. So
Light has the flag. He's moving out lower. He's uncontested. Tosses it to the front door. Upu picks it up. Drops it near the front door. I think we might see a 3rd cap here for LMT with 30 seconds to go. That would be huge. Bring it within 1 cap. They have it in the yard. Conk that thing up there, man. You better bunny hop fast. With 20 seconds to go. 4-3.
4-3 indeed. Blue flag is towards T right now. Left as they come into the flag room, but there's only a couple of seconds left. The score difference is not that big. They should be able to keep up with the score here. There's only 1 score difference, so.
Baby.
Game.
So I saw everything that LMT was doing defensive-wise, but what do you think they could have done slightly better offense-wise?
Well, it seemed like they didn't do a great job of taking advantage of the water entrance, from what I could tell. That's one of the things I really saw 2K1 doing the couple times I peeked. What do you think, Neon?
Yeah, I mean, the water entrance is really strong, especially if you have someone come down the ramp from front door and go towards T. That way they distract, and then that water player can come in right behind and can really capitalize on that, or draw the soldier away from the T towards that ramp, and they can just jump right behind. So that is definitely a strategy that they could use. It's also the fact that, I mean, 2K1's defense was just really, really strong for 3/4 of that match, and somehow LMT just broke it towards the end there, and they were able to bring it up to one capture. So I mean, whatever they did at the end there, they really need to bring into the second round.
Absolutely. Yeah, they unlocked a key there somewhere. I couldn't tell exactly what it was. I think there was a period in the middle of the game where Bad Luck was really confidently playing that heavy very far forward in the ramp room. And when those caps started going out, we saw him scrambling to the back. I don't know what changed that caused that. But very clutch LMT bringing this to within one cap in the last few minutes of the game. That makes it anyone's ball game at this point, as far as I'm concerned. And I'm trying to get hooked up with the next server. Okay. Neon, Craig, did I share the server info with you guys?
I haven't
No.
seen it.
Okay, hang on.
Did you send it through Discord?
I think Big Ed just DM'd it to me, so let me share it. Okay. Should be there now.
And I changed some settings for the second camera, so hopefully it is better for this round. I'm not too sure what happened.
Cool. We'll see. Yeah, it could be on my side too, honestly. Comcast in the evenings have been a little unpredictable for me lately, but
I fully understand that.
fingers crossed. Okay. Just a moment while I get set up here on the stream side. Thanks y'all for bearing with us. What a match, round one, man. I was, we've talked about this on Tuesday night, right, Neon, and all the one-sided matches we've been seeing. It's really feels good to see something that feels really close.
And it's not only that. There's like a lot of really good plays coming up from both teams. Repairman with the big scoop going water when nobody was there. That was really good. And whatever you guys saw with light side, I couldn't see anything that was going on over there because I was focusing on their flag room. But it must have been just as good.
There's also the fact of just 2K1 showing dominance for the majority of the entire game, and then like you kind of felt like it was just going to be another one of those games where it's going to be completely one-sided, but LMT found their way.
Absolutely. Okay.
Good old mulch before the second half. I like it. I like ult.
Good way to warm up.
I'm not sure if I've ever seen multiple soldiers mulch plus a medic in the yard before, though. But then again, it's 2020, you know. Gotta be progressive with the way you DM other people.
Okay. Just reconnecting the wires and jiggling the dials here between rounds, folks. If you see me looking quizzical, that's the reason.
You want me to have a cast the mulch game too?
Casting a mulch game.
Oh
That's
my
not fun to you,
God,
Craig?
they have 3 soldiers. 3 soldiers in the yard versus 1 medic. Oh God.
All right. Let's see what we got going here.
I don't know if you shut it down, but I cannot connect to you.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir.
I didn't shut it down intentionally. Hang on.
I can restart it.
Let me make sure that the lovely RTMP server is working. Live tech support.
Gotta love it. It always happens when you don't want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Things are getting out of control here in Arena 2 for Mulch as the HW is shooting his own team. Oh god. Oh, that's Bitstia. He's practicing con camp, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe not. He probably doesn't need it.
Okay, my server
I know
should
I
be
do,
up.
and I always play heavy.
Okay, yeah, I'm connected. Maybe.
Okay. Let's just jiggle the wires. Okay. That seems to be coming through now, Neon. Yeah.
Okay, it still looks laggy, but
Yeah, it paused again too. If it doesn't work, I can turn it off too, but we'll start with it. A little bit of science here. Stream science. Okay. Looks like y'all been waiting for us. Thank you. I think we're ready to go.
yeah, it doesn't seem like it's any better. I changed around some stuff.
All right. That's cool. We can roll. Right, Twitch? Repairman says no. Let's do this. Can LMT close the gap? Craig, do you want to stick with the same teams or do you want to swap? I somehow muted my microphone. Craig, do you want to stick to the same teams or swap?
It's up to you. I'll deal with whatever.
Let's swap. So, Neon, you still down to do some pickup action after this game's over?
I sure am.
I think we're going to try to throw together maybe some 10v10 scrummage. So if that interests you guys, stay tuned.
When exactly? I might have to do something for work really quick, but
Right
I should
after.
be able to make it in the game. Okay.
Well, if all goes well, we'll be doing it for a little while. So you just jump back in, Craig, whenever work lets you go.
Yeah.
Okay. Teams have
So-
swapped.
Yeah, so I'm looking through the rosters. Everything kind of looks the same, at least for red side. They still have Ed on NG. They have Bestia and Heavy still, and Huge Spider is still a soldier. Offense is also the same lineup as before. I don't know if anything has changed on 2K1 because I didn't see anything in the flag room.
Yeah, 2K1 looks the same. Same guys, same spots. Looks like we're just going to try to refine last time. If I were
That's
LMT,
good
I wouldn't change
consistency.
anything.
Yeah.
Looks like Repairman is subbed out.
Oh.
And let's see, in
So
his
they're for
place,
who?
DY?
DY it looks like, yeah.
Oh, DY. Oh, Beast.
I think we have the same teams on LMT though. Same guys.
Yes.
All right, 3 seconds
Same
to go.
positions too.
Good game. Good luck to both teams. Let's do this.
Fight!
All right, on the rush. Let's start out on the LMT base. We have Bestia playing forward. in the ramp room taking a note out of Bad Luck's book, perhaps, stopping the medic. In the flag room, we have Big Ed building on the flag. It looks like 2K1 managed to get by that front front plate heavy.
It's not just the same set of people for defense like it was before, but they basically set up the exact same way too. This is exactly how Ed set up his gun in the first run, and Spider's basically standing in the same spot as he was before. He's standing like towards the connector of T, and then waits for medics to come in, which is a good thing to do.
It looks like Big Ed tossing some hopeful imps up into the top area.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he dinged his teammate there. Yeah, well, I guess if you don't, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
Exactly.
We're seeing 2K1 pushing 2 medics down the upper entrance. Bestia is fighting them off. Getting a little bit of help from Big Ed.
Gun might go down because
Yeah, Bat gets the gun down as a distraction. He's conking to the flag. He gets a toss into the water.
Oh, but it gets in the water. That's complete.
Bat with the big pregame talk and the water toss. Damn, son.
It's just really, really unfortunate. That was a really good play too, because he got past the soldier, got the gun down while Ed was still in the water.
Absolutely.
And then he tosses it when nobody was there, and it fell in the water. Oh god, that was just so unlucky.
Big Ed rebuilding at the bottom of the ladder. I'm not sure if I love that position. Maybe he's trying to surprise anyone gets by up top. Fish is pushing into the T. He's found the SG, and he gets taken out by Big Ed's big EMP.
Yeah, that sentry spot is definitely just to surprise the offense for at least a run or two. Meanwhile, LMT is starting to push into the flag room, but just getting cut down by Bad Luck.
3 minutes in,
Medic
goose eggs for
does
both
get
these
in for
teams.
free through battlements-ish while the heavy was resupping, but only gets the gun. The heavy is still there. Oh, but the heavy does go down. This
2K1's on it. Bat's got the flag. I think he's got full health. He's pushing out the T.
He does. He should take 2 rockets. To
Good movement.
He does go down.
Flag to the bottom of the ramp. 2K1's right on it, conking it out into the ramp room.
Conks out the heavy. Now it's the front door. But where's the third offense? I haven't seen him yet. Oh, he was going through front door. If he had gone through bats, he could have gotten the flag while the gun was being set up. Red offense buffing up their defense here. And making a pit stop with the heavy. Flag only gets a slight toss. Didn't move that much, but the heavy now has to deal with the medic up at the front door. Gets bounced back by the nade. It's just a touch and it ends up towards the wall. Flag is free though with one soldier still defending it.
Fish out DMs him.
This should be gone?
Yep.
Yeah, this is definitely gone.
First cap of the game was
weak
2K1.
at the front door.
LMT's having a lot of trouble breaching through this defense, and when they do get past the front line, the sentry gun just cleans them up instantly since they're so weak. They really need to work together a little bit more to take everything down together.
Bad Luck playing back in the flag room, reinforcing his teammates.
Might go down here in the red flag room, but both medics, or no, one medic goes down. One medic weak in the flag room. There's a full health medic dropping down from bats. Is anywhere he can go. There's no defenders right now. He ends up in front of the HW, which is what I was afraid of. If he had gone through T, he could have gone out all the way through front door. Maybe. It's so risky to take it out top like that because of the heavy. You do get some nice movement though.
I'm currently in the blue base watching to see what this 2K1 defense is doing right now. And I just watched Light brutalize Spindle at the T. What was going on there, Spindle? Got the infection off and then killed him with a shotgun. Ooh.
Beast.
Oopawoo. Oopawooing that sentry gun. Going for the flag, and what's he gonna do with these? And toss it to his friend. Blue Phoenix gets it a little bit further up, almost into the T.
Wait. Red flags looks like it's about to be open? No, because the heavy backed up all the way. The soldier was dead there for like a split second, and the heavy was pushed up a little far forward into the lobby area. So he couldn't have caught up in time, but I think he missed the flag while the soldier was dead.
Yeah, LMT actually need to touch this flag really quickly. It's going to return in about 10 to 15 seconds. Looks like they're trying to go for the relay.
LMT barely missing that touch. Oh, okay. Oh, dose pack stopping the touch cold. Despite the fact that
Red
his
flag
sentry
does
gun went down.
return.
Looks like you might be seeing a return here on the blue side as well. Those flags need touching, folks.
I think I just lost track of red flag. I was looking at the Engie's camera. I didn't expect it to return that fast. I'm not sure where it is. It's probably gone. Yep. And there's a scout already in the flag room.
Cap number 2 for
towards
2K1.
T. Soldier does let somebody in. He was turned around while he was fighting another medic. Red flag now on the right side of T. Left as you come in. There should be a medic coming in from back way. That's the one
He ends up TKing his teammate.
Heavy does go
Fish.
down. Fish. But there's a Merv on it. That's just
Ooh.
unfortunate. That's a Doug move.
When in doubt, move the flag. Shoot your feet,
Exactly.
move the flag, right? I'm over here now in the LMT base, watching the action.
There's a medic trying to push in from ramp room. He has to deal with 2 people, so he immediately dies to that. I don't see the other 2 offense. They might be going water.
Blue Phoenix able to grab the flag. He's going to go up towards water, but ends up dropping the flag on the ladder. So LMT getting some movement, but not really where they want.
Oh wait, if blue offense busts through water right now like they do, they could just immediately kill everybody. This flag should be open. Where's the offense at?
DY getting ambushed by that sentry gun.
There was just way too much spam. If they all push through water together and just tossed one nade on top of that gun, while the heavy had like 2 health, and the NG was already gonna die anyway, they could have killed everybody right there, and they would all push them together.
I'll be very curious to see the stats at the end of this game. I feel like 2K1 is doing a much better job of just constantly touching the flag. Touch, touch, touch. Push in from water. 2K1. Get down the sentry gun, but what else is going to happen? Fish coming in from behind gets the heavy down. Takes
But he
himself
does
out
die
as well.
too. I think there's another offense in the flag room that I didn't see. He hit somebody with that nade. Unless I heard somebody else.
LMT's gotten the flag to front door. And the defense is all weak on it too. Meanwhile, the engineer is resetting for that relay.
2K1 letting one go.
Flag. It's ending up back in the flag room. He goes through bats while nobody is dead. This should be a perfect flag. Oh, but the soldier stops him in time? Question mark? Yeah, it's on red, towards red cap now. Medic is underneath the grate. He should come back through bats maybe, so that heavy has to back up and try to deal with that guy. Oh no.
Fish missing the conch.
Fish, unfortunate. Just missing it by like half an inch.
Chalk that to netcode, folks. Bat ushering the flag down to the floor. While DY takes out the gun from behind, gets gunned down by Big
That
Ed.
was almost perfect. The Medican trying to fight from cap, but Heavy's turned around.
2K1
while
blowing
this
out
is
water.
happening, and this should be going through water. Yep.
Bat took a note from the round
but
one
wait,
stream watching Repairman. He's going out.
He's half health though. Somebody can stop him with an EMP.
I don't think they know where he is.
I don't think they know where he is.
He
either.
flew away
There should be another
scot-free like a
cap.
bat in the night.
Yep.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Neon, do you have eyes on the blue flag?
Yes, it is in right T currently. There is a little bit of movement, but 2K1's defense is starting to get overwhelmed.
So is LMT's right now. 2 people are busting in through bats. One of them is one shot. Other one's waiting up top. I don't know if he can get a touch. He doesn't. Justia kills him just in time. The NG should be spawning and can build a gun right now. Yep. Ed setting up a gun towards right side. Justia is still watching top. I'm pretty sure everybody's still fairly healthy on red defense, so I'm not sure what they can get through unless they all ganged up on the soldier. One does go through T. That's to the gun immediately because doesn't know where it is. The flag goes in the water again. What is going on?
The 2K1 flag.
It's every single perfect play that could go right. Has to go right every single time, and he just misses like by an inch and just ends up in the water. Like, these transitions are great, it's just that they're just so unlucky.
Light pushing the flag up. 2K1 with no sentry gun up at the moment. Bad luck collapsing on the flag from up top. Blue's putting a touch on it, but doesn't move. It managed to move it much further to the bottom of the ramp, leading into the ramp room. Come on, LMT, use that water entrance.
Oh? There's a 1v1 going on in flag room right now for LMT. Flag doesn't go out of water this time. Only gets a touch, doesn't get moved by that much. Medic still has to deal with a half health HW in the flag room. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to win this fight, even though Bestia is infected from what I can see. Soldier resets him, but a medic should be on his way now. Yep, he goes for T, ignores the gun because it's level 1. Oh, nice takedown by Bat. The flag should be free-ish. Nope, because the heavies just spawned.
LMT medic pushing in from the flag room. Taking out Dose Pack, pushing on through. Sentry gun's going to mow him down. Yeah. But he gets a gun.
But he gets the gun and the soldier.
Yeah. Ooh, Whippoorwill getting brutalized by bad luck. I haven't seen any LMT use this water entrance.
I see Feast trying to push through top, does take down the heavy. Now he's a gun to deal with in the flag room. It's still a level 2. Should have time to take it down. 2 medics nailing the gun. It does go down. 1 medic does die for that. And a full health medic tries to go through top.
We have 3 minutes to go.
busted a T
LMT
instead.
down 3 caps for the match. Not looking good for this team right now.
Bat just got up with the flag with just 23 health remaining. If they catch up to him slightly, he should be able to be one shot. No, nobody knows where he is. That should be a free flag.
The, ooh, another cap for 2K1. That feels like the nail in the coffin.
Oh, yeah.
It's starting to look like it with just around 2 minutes to go. There's not much with this much of a grindy map for the
Yeah.
offense.
Even if you get really lucky, 4 caps in a couple of minutes would just be a miracle. Well, I'm going to watch this 2K1 defense and see if we can, see if LMT can make it happen. Light taking out the sentry gun. This 2K1 flag just not moving from the ramp.
Yeah, that's been there for at least 2 minutes now.
That is a long hold in that spot.
And we've seen that both rounds, actually. 2K1 have had really long hold. Even at close to front door, which they've had a return.
Hey, LMT is going water. That makes me happy. Upu gets the gun down.
DY is moving the flag pretty far. I'm surprised he didn't die immediately when he saw the heavy. Bat's kind of like stuck in the corner. He's juking the living shit out of 2 people and takes down both of them.
Blue
He opts to go
almost
water.
almost took the flag water. He thought about it and he chickened out. I think it would have worked too.
I don't
Sad.
know, it was way too big of a risk, honestly.
Minute left to go. Another cap for 2K1.
I see DY going spy. Does die to a huge spider. They have a gun posted up on the top left of the flag room. I don't think I've seen it in that spot the entire game. It's usually on the flag or defending the other side of T that spider guy can't take a hold of at the given time, while the heavy holds up top. I don't think I've ever seen it in that spot.
LMT just inching this flag.
There was a lot going on in red flag room. 3 medics were able to bust through and try to take down the gun, but they were all one shot, so they couldn't really go anywhere, even with the gun down. So they do opt with a scout this time. DY only gets a touch, and that should be the game over.
Game! There it is. Total score 90-50 in favor of 2K1. Week 7 of the Beer League on Roasted. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, 2K1 really brought it, especially that second round and the beginning of that first round. Just an incredible defense altogether.
I didn't expect the score difference to be that high, honestly. But that was just basis of like everything I saw from the first half.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out
I don't
what
know
went
what
wrong.
changed.
Well, we'll get Big Ed
Now,
and Bat in
dude-
here. Hopefully, they can tell us what went on.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Hello.
Hey, Bat.
What's happening, guys?
Well, it looks like you backed up your words there.
I had to do what I had to do, man. I had to back up my tongue.
I won't ask you what else you do with your tongue, but I did notice you had a little bit of water sports action going on this match. The very first time,
Okay.
the very first time,
You mean golden
the
shower?
very first time I caught you on the cast, and on round 2, you were tossing the flag in the water, and I thought, boy, after those big words, what a screw up. But then a few minutes later, I saw you taking the flag out the water. Brilliant move. I don't know if you watched Repairman round 1 do the same thing. It was great to see.
Yeah, so we were actually practicing just before the match, and I went to look, and I noticed that you could shark the half part of the water. So as long as you get past that tube sharking without getting shot, you're pretty much golden to get the flag out. So that my goal was, if the flag was bottom ramp, to always try to take it out that way.
Well, it certainly worked. Good game to you and to 2K1. Big Ed,
Thanks.
welcome back, and good game
Hey.
to you.
Yeah, man, we tried. You know, we those guys are tough, bro. I mean, I'm honestly not surprised. I'm telling you, I joined a pub over the week. It just got destroyed on their server, so I'm not shocked, honestly. I mean, we tried our best, bro. Y'all played a hell of a game, bro. Congratulations.
Thanks, man.
Good game,
No,
bro.
you guys played well yourself.
Man,
It was a fun map.
I feel like we probably are a little bit stronger of a team on the more offensive maps, you know. And I mean, it is what it is. You got to be well rounded to compete, man. So, you know, hey, we're still gonna be fighting with you guys for a playoff spot, bro. You know,
Yeah, we
nothing
look
but
forward
love,
to
man.
it, dude.
Bring it to the
No,
playoffs.
like
Yeah.
we definitely looked at this match as a good one to play, because we know you guys have a competitive team and a good roster. So we look forward to this one.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, man. Thanks, guys. Thanks for having us.
It was a really, really good game.
Absolutely.
It's like so refreshing watching them play versus every other match I've seen for like a while now.
Now I'll always wonder. Now I just got to say this: like, shout out to Spider Guy. He's been messing with us all week long, and
big,
we were like
spider,
an inch away from
spider.
just going 2-soldier with a heavy weapon and playing like front door and bats, seeing what
Ooh.
happened. You know what I'm saying? Like we were about an inch away from doing that.
That's
and I
a
was
big
like,
balls
"No, man."
defense.
You know, and as much as they came in and out water, I think it is what it was. You know, it's inevitable. Those guys got us on that map. So, again, great game, guys. See y'all next week.
Yeah,
You
good
too,
stuff. I understand that you guys are now tied in the league standings after the results of today's match. So yeah, it's about time to start looking at the playoff race. I think the top 9 teams get in. Was it 8?
Nice.
Frizz will tell us. Anyway, good game, great match, fun to watch. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Well, Beer League. Good shit.
Great match to start off the week.
Yeah, honestly.
Excuse my profanity, but that was goddamn crazy. I'm not gonna lie. The first, I'm not even gonna say anything. That was just a really good game. I don't want to get anybody banned right now. So
I appreciate that, Craig. Always
We all know
appreciate
Craig has to watch
cognizance.
himself. Can we
Well-
get a shout out, Craig?
once again, shout out to fucking Spider Guy, Repairman. I actually remember Repairman's name, but I wasn't too familiar with like playing with him because I don't remember playing with him back in the day. See, special shout out to Hamster, very underrated. He didn't even have anything to do with this game. I just felt like I needed to shout out Hamster really quick. Also, shout out to Buck Nasty, Maria, and I guess everybody that made this possible in 2020. It's the most important part.
TFC beer leaguing it up. Well, Craig, Neon, this is the first time we've done this, but based on how this went, I think it won't be the last. It was a lot of
And
fun.
hopefully the picture-in-picture works next time.
Yeah, we'll iron it out. And next week it'll be a different bug, so
Oh, of course.
we'll have to see what that will be. Anyway, I think it's time to do some pickups.
I think so.